Dude, fucking Sean Bean, Nicolas Cage, John Voight, Harvey Keitel, and then also that other guy who has all the best lines in the movie. What's his name? Riley?
Yeah. I don't know his actual name, but
I don't either. But that dude, best lines in the movie by far.
I really like this movie. I had fun with it, man.
Yeah, no, it's because it's good. This is
it's an actual good movie, right?
Yeah, and it's like I remembered it being good, and I liked it a lot when I was a kid. I might like it better as an adult, actually.
I don't know if it's because we're a fan of well, not a fan, but we're always interested in like conspiracy shit, and then this whole Illuminati vibe going on.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think that's a big part of it. I really love the historic lore. You know how they really worked it into our own history. I really like that. Probably bullshit. You know, there's probably not a map on the back of the Declaration. We won't know until we try, but I really enjoyed that. I thought it was super fun, actually. I feel like I need to point out that guy's name, Riley, is Justin Bartha. And that dude has the best lines in the movie. So many bangers.
Do you know what the preservation room is for?
Delicious jams and jellies.
And he's not in like anything else. I think he's in a
I was going to ask you that.
Yeah, okay, so he's in the Hangover movies. Of course, National Treasure 2, Book of Secrets. A movie called Failure to Launch, which I loved as a kid. It doesn't hold up very well anymore. And he's also in that movie called, I believe it's pronounced Giggly? Jiggly, maybe?
Never heard of it.
It's got it's got Ben Affleck in it, and I remember it being described as like one of the worst movies of the year. Budget of $54 million. Box office, go ahead and guess.
30 million.
7.3 million.
Ooh.
I know, pretty rough. Going back to National Treasure, though, I think that idea that, you know, there's like a secret society sign like on the back of the dollar bill, I think it kind of like really draws the audience in because it's like, oh, I've seen that a million times. And it kind of like scoops you in and you're like, oh, fuck, that's what that is. And then you're immediately invested.
All the pictures and images and everything on the, like on our currency, like what the hell does everything mean? There's such like interesting designs on there. I just never understood. What was the purpose?
I always wonder if it was just like the founding fathers were like, hey, let's put something creepy on here to fuck with them. But with a budget of $100 million, National Treasure grossed $347.5 million.
That is a lot of dough.
That's a lot of dough. I think I didn't expect it to be as good as it was.
I don't know what it is about the movie, but I think, I guess it kind of falls into that category of Uncharted and what else is there? Indiana Jones, shit like that. It's just like the mystery plus history. It's kind of what drew me in.
Yeah, same. I mean, I think they did a great job on that. I don't know. I would really watch a third one of these, I think.
Man, they've been trying to like get this third movie confirmed for a long time now. I think like right after the second movie came out, they kept trying to work on the script, and it keeps getting delayed for some reason. I think because they keep trying to pass it to like a different like studio or some shit. I don't know. But it looks like Disney Plus is going to release the third one. They're saying it's close, and it looks like it's going to come out on Disney Plus. I still got to watch the second one, which I know you already watched, so.
Yes, I don't know if I should say anything about it. Maybe I'll just keep it to myself. But I think it's safe to say
sounds good to me.
I preferred the first one. I think kind of the most surprising thing about National Treasure to me is that it only has a 46% on Rotten Tomatoes.
That is, that's not accurate, man.
No, it's good.
I don't believe it.
It is a good fucking movie, man.
46?
46.
I mean, I thought it would have gotten higher. Like, I thought it would have gotten like a 60 at least.
That's what I was thinking. Now, it deserves more than a 60, but I would expect at least a 60. This movie is expertly crafted, man. All the pieces fit together. It's good. It's good. And honestly, as weird as Nicolas Cage has been for the last couple of decades, this is pretty normal for him. And he's good. He's good in the movie, This is another odd thing to me. Just talking, earlier we were talking about how surprising it is that there hasn't been a third movie. The budget on the second one is $130 million. Box office is $459.2 million. It's almost $500 million. And they never made a third movie. Fucking ridiculous, What kind of sense does that make?
Stupid decisions. God. And all they did was add 30 million more to the budget compared to the first one.
Exactly.
So the director made some he has a very interesting history, man. So he made Cool Runnings, which is one of my favorite Disney movies as a kid. I guess recently he made a movie, you might have heard of it. It's called The Meg.
The Meg, yes.
Yeah, the shark movie, I think, right?
Yes.
And Three Ninjas. I don't know if you remember that movie.
He made Three Ninjas.
He made Three Ninjas, yeah.
Which one? Three Ninjas, High Noon at Mega Mountain.
Is that the one?
That's the one you're thinking of. Yes, with with Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, High Noon at Mega Mountain. Well, I do have one more thing to point out. At the end of the movie, Riley's bitching about how he could have had 10% of the treasure, right? And I was wondering, well, how much is that? He only ended up with 1%. How much did he really make off of that? But then I remembered earlier, Harvey Keitel is told by Nicolas Cage that Nicolas Cage has a treasure worth $10 billion. So I did the math. 1% of $10 billion is $100 million.
Holy shit.
So O'Reilly got $50 million and he's bitching. He's got $50 million. He's never going to have to work again.
Who would be your, I guess, two members of your crew when searching for treasure?
That I know in real life.
Not in real life, but like, I guess celebrities and shit. I don't know. Okay. Actors.
Well, with celebrities and shit and actors.
Actors you would recruit.
Let me think. Okay.
To be in your movie, I guess. I don't know.
I get 3 crew members, right?
Yeah.
The first one should be obvious. Tom Cruise. Yeah. Tom Cruise.
Very good choice.
All day long. There's nothing he can't do. The second one is easy. It's the guy who made the 4.5-hour long Twin Peaks breakdown video. Because who's better with clues than that guy? That's the guy. I'm telling you. Low key, Jordy, not to make your head too big, it might actually be you. I told Ryan the other day that if I ever show up murdered, I told him not to call the cops, to call you. And he goes, why? I was like, dude, I'm telling you, Jordy's he's the only other person who watches as many detective flicks as me. He's got it. He'll figure it out. I told him, I was like, dude, if I get murdered, go to Jordy and tell him that Ben said to find out who his killer was. I swear to God, I told Ryan this. So there you go. That's my 3. What about you?
I didn't think about putting you on that list, to be honest.
No, that's fine.
No, I'm kidding.
No, I mean, I'll already be murdered.
Yeah, you're dead. You're dead at this point.
I've already been killed. You already saw me.
I'm just searching for you. I'm just searching for your murder as a hobby at that point.
Yeah. At this point, you're a professional treasure hunter. You're putting together a crew for one big job. Go ahead. Who is it?
So, one is going to be Nicolas Cage.
Good call.
Jackie Chan.
Oh, yes.
And Samuel L. Jackson.
Okay, you just fucked up. You had a good crew. That you put Samuel L. Jackson in it.
Yeah.
He's too old to move at this point. Do you see how he walks around in the Avengers movies?
No, I was gonna say, can I pick what age he was at, or like which era of Samuel L. Jackson?
You can, but let me just say this. There's no winning because he was never athletic. He was always just a regular dude.
I would only pick him because I just wish I could chill with the guy. It wasn't really for his skills or anything.
You just want to chill with Samuel L. Jackson?
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. What era, Samuel?
Probably Pulp Fiction.
Yeah? Interesting.
That's around the time he also made, he was also in Jurassic Park, I think.
You know, honestly, a fun one to have. Now, I've already made my list and I'm sticking to it. But in case you die and I have to solve your murder, I would probably consider switching you out. I would switch you out for Jeff Goldblum.
Fair enough.
He just seems like he'd be a funny dude to get stuck in a cavern with, you know?
Let's just say all of them at their primes.
All right.
Not
Now, what is Jackie
the
Chan
foreigner.
prime, though?
What was it? Legend of the Drunken Master?
Really? You think that's prime Jackie?
Maybe.
Interesting. I go Rush
Or maybe
Hour
Rumble
Jackie.
in the Bronx.
Rumble in the Bronx
What?
is a banger. Both of those are bangers. I go Rush Hour Jackie.
Oh, really?
Really. Because he still has the moves, you know? He still has the fucking moves, no doubt. But at this point, his English has gotten better.
I was going to mention that. I was
Yeah.
like, his English was a whole lot better by then. I'm just going to carry Alexa around and try to translate everything.
Well, you're going to be in a cavern underground, Jordy.
Yeah, I'm fucked.
Yeah, you're absolutely fucked.
It's just going to be me figuring the shit out while Jackie Chan, Nicolas Cage, and Samuel L. Jackson are just fucking around behind me.
Man. Well, I think
No.
also I kind of imagined in this situation that they would be mad at you for getting them stuck in a cavern too, you know? Like, however they would react in real life to being stuck in a cavern is how they would react. They'd all be freaking out. That's one of the reasons I picked Tom Cruise, is because I imagine he's so cool under pressure in real life. I mean, he learned a Halo jump for one of the greatest movies of all time, Mission Impossible Fallout, which we will get to on this channel.
Also, he can drive everything.
Everything, yeah. 110%.
And fly.
He can do everything. Like, he's the ultimate man, I think.
He's the closest thing to the Terminator.
Well, to a superhero, I think, in general. He's not fully human. I refuse to believe it. And he runs so fast. Oh,
Fastest
so
man
fast.
alive.
Fastest man alive. Usain Bolt my ass. This dude hauls dick, dude. Oh, just redlining left and right. Oh, fuck.
You completely shit on the gold medalist, record holder, with Tom Cruise.
Oh, dude.
Oh my god.
Oh, I stand by that. Fuck you, say.
I'm crying.
No one's as fast as Tom Cruise. Oh, fuck.
Oh,
Well, I
shit.
guess
That's a
how
good
we're-
place to end it.
Yeah, that's where we're
That's a
ending the
good place to
episode.
end
All right, okay. Well, till next time, guys. All right, guys. Thanks for watching our video. And if you're interested in more content, this is actually just a snippet from a larger podcast. It's called the Unnamed Movie Podcast. We're on Apple and most other places where podcasts are listened to.